I'm going to take you through yoga cat-cow shapes. Cat-cows can be done standing, seated, or even in 4-point kneel on hands and knees. I'm going to show you how to do them seated and on all fours. You can choose any option that suits you best, and how much you move is completely up to you. Alrighty, if you are taking a seat, you can be seated in any position with your legs. There's no right or wrong. You can be cross-legged, legs long, or even kneeling. If you're at home and you have a blanket or a towel handy, or even a small cushion, you could use that to sit on or pad your knees. Cat-cows can be done with your hands on your thighs and lifting your chest, slightly bringing your shoulder blades back together, perhaps tilting your chin and nose up, and then rounding through your spine, especially through your upper back, separating your shoulder blades. Eye gaze and chin can come down. So you can take this movement as big or small as you like. What we try to avoid is dropping your head straight back as you lift. It's more of an eye gaze lifting, and then from here, you might start to synchronize your movement with your breath. Perhaps exhaling, rounding through. Inhaling, arching. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, arching, broadening your chest. Let's do 2 more. I'll show you what it looks like on the side. Keep going. You can really lean into your hands as well. And then eventually coming back to your center. Cool. Now your center, we're trying to allow our tailbone to go straight down towards the floor. Hip bones and your pubic bone in a flat plane. So what you can do to practice finding your neutral or your center, neutral pelvis and spine, is to rock back and forth through your hips. As if you were tucking your hips. If your hips were a bowl of water, water would tip out the back. And if you were leaning forwards and tilting this way, your back would be very arched and water would be spilling forward. So we're trying to find center here. This is your center. Rib cage draws to center instead of flaring out. Good. Now, from here, before you go on to all fours, just taking some wrist circles in one direction and also in the other direction. All right. If you have your blanket, you can pad your knees. Let's take our hands underneath our shoulders. Spreading your finger pads wide, pushing particularly into your index and thumbs. Okay. Pushing the floor away from you. Take a few shoulder slides. What does that mean? You're allowing your shoulder blades to come close together and then separating your shoulder blades without bending your elbows. Go your full range. There's no right or wrong here, as long as you're not feeling any sharp pains. And eventually find halfway there. So pushing the floor away, checking that your knees are hip distance, finding your neutral pelvis and spine. Yeah, so resetting a little bit, drawing your tailbone to the back, the crown of your head forwards. When you feel ready, tilt your pelvis up, lower your belly, broaden your chest, maybe lift your eye gaze. Exhale, starting from your hips, tuck through, round through, separate shoulder blades and push the floor away. Eye gaze could come to your belly. Keep going at your own pace. Inhaling, lower belly, broaden chest. Exhale, round through. Keep going. These are your cat-cows. You can make them big or small. And if your wrists get sore, that's quite normal if you're just starting out, or any injuries. You can always come to your forearms, or you can pop some pillows under your forearms as well, or even fold your mat to pad your hands. Yeah. So lots of options. These are our cat-cows. Take your time. If it's not suitable for you, No need to do it. You can even do it standing if hands and knees don't feel right for you. Perhaps going for 2 more rounds. Maybe for 1 more round. How does this feel in your body? And then finding your center and coming back. Thanks for giving this a go with me.